not a publication. And this is very important to me, that this happened as a collaboration, not as a publication. And I would tell you that the design of the book, the shape of the book, how the book is put together, first of all, is put together even as she was frustrated, and I know she was frustrated because she would email me and tell me, but I don't read emails, so it doesn't matter. But she would, that it was put together with love. You know, it was put together lovingly. You know, and to have somebody to hand your word, something that you devote, that I devoted so much of my life to, that I chose to spend time in my life, you know, before I died, writing sentences. And that's what I do with my life. I give my life I give time to the things I deeply cherish and deeply love, the things that I worship. And one of the things that I devote my time to and I cherish, and cherish, the word cherish means to be fully present so that all else disappears. And to be with that, that's why when you look at your partner and you say, I cherish you, you better mean it. You know, it's like people go to a bar and they go, oh my God, you're awesome. That means to be at the point where you can't speak anymore. So if you're a woman and you're at a bar and some guy comes up to you and you go, oh my God, you're awesome. If he keeps talking, smack his ass. You know, because you say, yeah, I know, no, shut up. I mean, that's what happened to Dante. Well, Dante did that. Dante got to that point and he said, oh my God, I'm inspired by awe, and then wrote 30 more cantos. Shut the fuck up, man. You know, he wrote enough. He got to that point of light, that moment of light. And that moment of light is amazing. But like, to give your art that you spent that kind of time to, and then to hand it to somebody who spent as much time designing the book and shaping the book. And I've talked about this in our class, about the shape of meaning. That meaning is not statement and content, it is shaping. That you shape it through narrative design. But then Stephanie further shaped the meaning of the book by designing the book. So in many ways, the meaning, the ontological core of the book, you know, how the book comes up emotionally, the resonance of the book, it is a collaboration. It's like I don't own a central meaning with intention. I never write with intention anyway, I write with intensity. You know, I don't write with intention, I write with attention. These are all different. The first one is the fascist. The second one is the person who's listening to the art and following the art. And like, you know, Deleuze, my favorite philosopher, you know, he spoke of this all the time before he jumped out the window and killed himself once they built Disneyland in Paris, in France, you know. And he did it rightfully. I mean, like, I would have done the same thing if they do that in Lotus, where I live, you know. But like, it's like, the following is writing. Writing is not following, the following is writing. You know, there's a big difference. So like, it's the sensitivity to being awake, to being alert, and to give an attention to what you're doing. So when I looked at print on demand and Kindles and all this kind of stuff, I said, I'm done. I've got my career. I'll keep writing the rest of my life. I write them on here. I like my body, like, you know, touching my words. I like that kind of intimacy. I don't need to publish. You know, and it's because it doesn't add, publishing doesn't add anything to my life. Writing does. Writing does. You know, but then Stephanie comes along and she's like, we had this awkward, uncomfortable moment in my kitchen. I was kind of like, if there's one person in the world, there's actually two people in the world that I would want, that I would trust with my work. It would be Stephanie and Deborah de Blasi. And Stephanie, I had this moment, we kind of looked at each other and she was about to say, would you like, I would like to publish something of yours. And I would like to say, I would like to have you work on that stuff. And then, I'm not sure what happened, but somehow we got over that moment and hence the other book. But it's a collaboration. And so like when you get me, if you come up to me to get me to sign it, you should be getting Stephanie to sign it too. In fact, like, that's where the real meaning and the beauty of this book, that I saw this, I had, and many of you have heard my lecture on goosebumps. I mean, I literally had goosebumps when I saw this book. And I haven't felt that, you know, with a book. I mean, I felt it, and that's another story. How that's the way, you know, censored. That's 40.